A new bill that would overhaul the state's alcohol regulations got its final hearing today. Now, part of the bill would also make some changes for wedding venues. As political reporter Will Keneally explains, it has some venue owners concerned here. Will?
So, Eric, the bill's authors say that broadly this creates uniformity across everybody that deals with alcohol here in Wisconsin. But with that uniformity, the bill would also require some venues to, in most cases, have new liquor licenses where beforehand they wouldn't have to.
When we opened in 2005, our mission was to educate school children about farm animals.
But with field trip funds drying up during the 2008 recession, Mulberry Lakes Farm needed to diversify.
And barn weddings was the answer to bring that much needed revenue in.
Farm owner Bonnie Keys says the changes this bill would implement would make it harder for her business to continue. Right now, wedding barns in Wisconsin do not need a liquor license. But under the bill up today, in most cases, they would need a license.
Under current law, you need a liquor license in Wisconsin in 2 instances: if you sell alcohol or if you consume it in a public place. So these barns don't sell alcohol and they're not considered a public place. So if you consume alcohol there, you don't need a permit. Yeah, so these would be privately owned places that host private events. For the first time, would be considered a public place under the liquor laws and required to get a permit.
That, however, could mean dealing with specific zoning laws in a barn's municipality. In some other cases, a wedding barn could get a non-alcohol permit under this bill, but that would create its own limitations.
This limits us to 6 events a year. With such a cut in revenue, it will have a great impact on our ability to keep our educational petting farm open and to continue school field trips.
The bill is currently working its way through committee, and advocates are asking for some changes before it hits the floor.
Please draft an amendment to eliminate the restrictions of 6 events a year, 1 a month, and to include the ability of our wedding couples to serve their guests the traditional Wisconsin old-fashioned.
So now the bill already passed the Assembly with pretty broad support. So now on the Senate side, it received a hearing today before it will likely in the next couple of weeks receive a vote in that Senate committee before it heads to the full Senate floor. Reporting from the Capitol, Will Keneally, News 3 Now.
Will, thank you.